listening to the Fox and Raven podcast.
Welcome to the Fox and Raven podcast. I'm KOS, the King of Sorrow, aka Fox. And to the right of me, on the side of me, is Toon, aka Raven. What's up, Toon?
What's up, man?
What's happening?
Chilling, lockdown again. No job.
We got a little lockdown. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I heard about it.
You know how it goes.
It's the remix, Lockdown the remix.
Yeah, the sequel.
But on the brighter side, it's the holiday season too.
Yeah, Thanksgiving coming up.
Thanksgiving, it's time to eat. I'm gonna start putting out those Santa Claus Christmas socks. We ain't got no chimney, so I'm gonna hang that shit out the window, see if you can drop something off for your boy.
Yeah, right.
Like,
some laundry detergent for them dirty ass socks.
he be bouncing the rooftop to rooftop. At least you can put your boy over there a Tide Pod or something up in the.
I know, right?
All you need is one of your what's that? A big ass red dirty sock. I got a few of them.
Yeah.
But Thanksgiving coming up, we wanted to say, we start off on the only sad thing I want to say that's kind of like mellow thing I want to say is those people who can't spend time with their families or don't have a family at all, keep your head up. Much love to you all. If you need somebody just to talk your ear off, we got about 50 something episodes you can go back and watch. Check that out if you want to get a few giggles here and there.
Yeah.
Or you can check out some of our videos and stuff on foxandravent.com. You can check out some nice winter collection, little things, get you looking smooth. Take a shower, and right after your shower, put one of them smooth ass sweaters on. It feels good on your skin.
Feel real good, yeah.
Right in the back of the neck right there.
Yeah, the sweaters are smooth. I got my girl one, and when she put it, because I brag about how soft it is on the inside, and when she finally got hers, she was like, "Yeah, damn, that does feel good. That is pretty soft." I was like, "Yeah, it feels nice." You guys got to cop one of them. Got to cop one of them Fox and Raven hoodies.
Yeah, get you one of them hoodies. You know what I mean? You can what we got windbreakers in there. You got beanies, all kind of other stuff. We're gonna have more stuff coming soon too. The more stuff we got, the better. You know what I mean? Gives you a variety of stuff that you can choose from. Other than that, the real shout out is just to tell you, keep your head up. It's not all bad. Play you some Christmas movies. Don't think about the situation as it is. Think about the situations of how it can be. You know what I mean?
Like, man, I can recall a period of time where it was me and you sitting in a little bedroom with a rotisserie chicken for Thanksgiving from Albertsons or something from Ralph's.
Yeah, I think we tried to make our own Thanksgiving.
Because we didn't have no family around. We sat there with got a little pre-cooked rotisserie chicken. They're like, "You supposed to have turkey for Thanksgiving?" I said, "Nah, this rotisserie chicken was fire. It was affordable. Didn't have to cook it."
What's those chicken called? Are they called ham? Are they called ham hocks? The little small ones? I think they are. Something like that.
Yeah,
Cornish
something like that.
Cornish hens. Ham hock. Ham is pig. Cornish hens.
Yeah.
We had probably one of them little Cornish hens. The drumette about this big, this much meat on that damn thing, and me and Toon was taking it slice by slice.
Yeah.
That's why we like that. Was that one of Toon's favorite cartoon skits or cartoon little episodes when Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy
with the bread.
Yeah,
that little slice, that little thin ass transparent slice of bread. Yeah, man. And then even birthdays, should we have like a little cupcake with a single candle in it? Yeah, we know the struggle. So even if you're by yourself or you just got one person, holidays could still be great. You just have to make it great for yourself. It's like what we talked about with Halloween. Even with everything shut down, you could be creative and you could make it fun for yourself.
Yeah, make it fun for yourself. You know what I mean? It's a great time, even though it's saddening to hear, but it's a great time to come up with new hobbies. Get you a planner. You don't even need no money to buy one. Grab you a little scratch piece of paper out of a book or something.
Yeah.
And sit there and write 3 goals on it that you're gonna complete for the day. Every day, you make your little 3 goal list or something. But we get another motivational podcast later. Right now, we talking about Thanksgiving and some few other highlighted news that we want to speak on. But Thanksgiving is coming up. You know what I mean? Chicken wing, hot dog, and bologna. It's on. You know what I mean? You got the noodles, hot sauce, greens, yams, macaroni and cheese, cornbread. You got the family members that you don't like. You got canned that your auntie can't cook for shit because she always put that extra black pepper in there and shit, and you're choking off of black pepper and corn. It ain't even really corn. It's the soup corn because she done fucked up and got the wrong thing.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
when the shit already comes pre-marinated and then they try to add some extra season into that shit.
I had a flashback. I'm sorry, it sound like I'm ranting, but you know what I mean? You know, well, you got the catfish. Some people eat catfish with little bones in it, choke you right up in there.
Mm-hmm, and then them little spine bones and shit.
You got the turkey, the ham. So we at Fox and Raven want to know, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish, you know, or dishes for the holidays? Because right after Thanksgiving, you still got good eating on Christmas and all through the year. And we're gonna get our next podcast might be that New Year, New Me stuff, because that's coming up, or it might be Christmas first.
Yeah, probably Christmas, and then we could do the New Year's. So we'll talk about all that. We got a bunch of festive stuff coming up. And different ways to cope with what's going on right now, because supposedly you're not supposed to go to any family's house for Thanksgiving this year. You're not supposed to be around people that aren't in your household and stuff like that.
The thing, I got a question: how you gonna ban me from going to my family house? Who in the fuck? Excuse me. I'm like, have me cussing early on a Monday morning. Who you gonna stop going to wherever I want to go? Here, unless the door is closed and I can't get in without a key, I'm going. Yeah, but it's like, and people, the messed up part, people will follow that. Now I understand the COVID and you want to be safe and stuff like that. But at the same time, are the same people that's giving you those guidelines, are they following them themselves?
Exactly, probably not.
Going to their rich family houses and stuff. Is the governor in California? I'm talking. I don't know how to say your name, and I ain't trying to butcher it right now. Are you going with your partying ass? You the main one telling us not to go nowhere, but we seen the picture. You was partying. You was somewhere without him.
We've seen the pictures.
Yeah, you seen that shit? You was partying like that. You know what I mean? And you gonna tell me I can't go down the street to my auntie house, the one that cooked the good cornbread with the butter on the top of it and everything, sprinkle a little, you know what I mean? She sprinkled a little cinnamon. I ain't gonna give you the recepe because it ain't none of your business. But you can't.
Them recipes are serious business. I tell you, I had to kill you.
You gonna tell me I can't go down the street and get a plate? Is that what's going on around here? Right. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go to get some food. You're lucky we cooked in my house by already. But if I wasn't, I'd damn sure be going down the street to get me some food. You ain't gonna stop me from eating. What if that's the only meal? The serious part was that's the only meal they got a family member and one of the family members broke. And what if that's the only meal they can eat?
They got to flash freeze it and mail it to you. Send it on a little truck with some ice.
I get it though. You don't want people partying is your point. And they keep, that's what I was telling you last time, how they're trying to normalize people being alone and don't really want you to be around nobody, because every commercial that you see nowadays is always a smaller crowd commercial. Drinking commercials are smaller crowd. You seen that damn Miller's Light commercial? The dude is upstairs asleep real quick. He's upstairs asleep. They up there, they up there sleeping. They like, wonder where he's at. Then he come downstairs, cracks open the refrigerator, cracks open the beer, and it's like 3 people in his house. Smaller crowds, blah blah blah. It's like, man, come on, you're trying to normalize something. Now I get it. We get the whole idea, but it's like,
this is my thing. Is let's say everybody's following the rules. People aren't going out. People are staying at home, stuff like that. Then everybody in your home and everybody in your relatives' home should all be COVID free. So you two should be able to mingle with each other because both of you are following all the other rules. Now, if anybody from those other households are not following the rules, then they're at risk at catching it, whether they go to their family's house or not. So in my personal opinion, I mean, I'm not a scientist, but with all the information that they're giving us, as long as you're isolating yourself in your house and you're not at risk, you should be able to go to other people's house who aren't at risk because none of you should have it. Therefore, you can't catch it from somebody that doesn't have it. That's my thing.
Oh yeah. That's right. And so it's like I don't get it. I understand. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people, what do you don't get? No, I understand what's going on. I understand what they're trying to do, but I don't get the fear tactic behind it. Is my point. You gotta, because some people are hard headed. You gotta blah blah blah. I don't understand. You're trying to scare people like if this was the bubonic plague. Like if somebody catches COVID, they're gonna just fall out and die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or people have died, yes, and that's sad. But it's not like something you're gonna fall out and die. Oh, I got COVID, and you don't even damn know if you got COVID if you don't get tested.
Exactly.
So it's like you living day to day anyway. It's been in 14 days. You done had a cold, got over it, and everything. If you don't eat you some chicken noodle soup, take you some tussin to the brain, and shut your ass up and go sleep, and running down the street, getting in a damn 8-hour, 6-hour line
I know.
to see 12 hours to see if I got some shit. Man,
speaking of long ass lines, we ain't even talking about the COVID right now, but they just opened an In-N-Out over here, right?
Oh yeah, I seen it. Yeah,
they said the line was like 14 hours long or something like that for a fucking In-N-Out burger, and then everybody's like, "Oh, the burger's not that good. Whataburger is better." But would you wait 14 hours for Whataburger? Nobody will wait. No burger is good enough to wait 14 hours for. No burger is good enough to wait 1 hour for. I don't care, like that shit. I don't care if that shit got gold sprinkles on it and is made with angel tears. That shit is not a good fucking. I'm not gonna wait an hour for a fucking burger. I'm not.
I tripped out on that. Told me, and I guess the guy had a video on Instagram. And it was like he was driving, and it was like a long ass line to get into In-N-Out. It was what is it? Is that the only In-N-Out that's ever been over there or something like that?
Yeah, it's the first time that because In-N-Out is only like it's mostly a West Coast thing. And I think besides that, I think there's maybe one in Nevada and maybe one in Texas or something like that. But In-N-Out is like mostly exclusively California. So the fact that one moved over here, and everybody got their In-N-Out versus Whataburger beef, so everybody's like biased. It's like New York versus Chicago pizza. It's a war that's always going to go on.
Is there McDonald's out there and stuff like that?
Yeah, there's all that regular, the big chains, but just In-N-Out was always a West Coast thing. Like they don't have any In-N-Outs on the East Coast.
Don't get me wrong. Now In-N-Out is some good stuff. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty good. It's a good burger, but I ain't about to sit no hour, no 2 hours in line to eat with my burger.
Nah, I mean even because you know how that In-N-Out on Carson Street gets. I don't even want to wait in that shit, and that's like maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm not gonna wait in that shit.
That shit is a sneeze away from the house, and I still wouldn't wait in line for it.
Nah.
You know what I mean? But it's kind of ridiculous. That it gets, but it brings us back to what Joe said from the Spartan race, talking about you don't see people waiting in line like that for no damn
vegan food.
Take out vegan. We got the hottest new vegan spot. Don't get me wrong. I love we eat meat over here. You know what I mean? Pause. We eat meat for pause. But we like chicken breasts and fishes and all kind of sausages and stuff, steaks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do agree with all that though. I do think that there should be more healthy vegetarian, vegan, because there's hardly like, okay, we got Veggie Grill over there, but even that it's not, there's hardly any vegan or vegetarian drive-throughs. Now I know you could be like, well, there's that's being lazy. That's why you unhealthy fat motherfuckers go through the drive-throughs because you don't want to get out of the car and get something healthy, which is true. I mean, you could like my grandpa. I mean, he goes to Burger King, he goes to In-N-Out. He always parks and goes inside. He never waits in the drive-through, and he always comes out most of the time faster than everybody else, which is weird because a lot of the times they prioritize the drive-through. But just certain things, because let's be real, vegan food is expensive compared to burgers and shit like that. But I mean, it's healthier, so it's like, in the long run, I guess for your health, it's worth the money, but there is definitely not as much of a variety of vegan food as there is, fast food
or vegan, vegan fast food restaurants or anything that give you a multiple choice like that. And it's always, what would you say? It's always just like sold in stores, cook it yourself, DIY type,
right? And
DIY food.
And on one hand, you have places like Burger King and Carl's Jr. that offer Beyond Burgers or Impossible Burgers or whatever, and they offer lettuce wraps, so you can get it. You can get it healthy for the most part. But then even when you order that, if you get it as is, it still comes loaded with all that nasty ass, fatty ass sauce, mayonnaise, and shit.
Yeah. He's in there. You'd be like, that'd be funny if you was sitting there. Yeah, fatty ass sauce, mayonnaise,
mayonnaise, and
like, yeah,
I'm just thinking of a
mayonnaise and shit.
Fucking mayonnaise and ketchup and mustard and delicious, gooey, nice melted cheese, and just pick up a burger and start munching down.
He said, "This shit is getting ridiculous out here. All this nasty food."
It's like I was trying to wait for the podcast to end, but I'm starting to sweat. I need a bite of this burger.
Start having withdrawals.
I know. It's like,
baby.
I know. We just went shopping too, man. They got tofurkey, like tofu turkey for you know, I mean, it's not specifically for Thanksgiving, it's actually a thing, but I mean, that's the alternative to a turkey for, you know, I want to say regular people, but that sounds like it sounds fucked up. For non-vegans is what I meant. I didn't mean like, you know, the vegans aren't regular people.
For the non-normies.
Yeah.
Damn dog
For
jumped in my
those
lap.
people.
What's that? Yeah, so but what part are you waiting for when it comes to Thanksgiving? What you waiting for the most? And when it comes to Thanksgiving, what you waiting to eat the most? I guess you can say. Well, we know the whole thing is about giving. It's about giving thanks and showing that's the real Thanksgiving part and the genocide part, but nobody want to talk about that.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. Man, I don't know, man. I like it all, man. I like the turkey, the gravy, the stuffing, especially cornbread. I'm a big cornbread, but I like, you know, I don't like it with all the pieces of corn in it. I like the cheap ass out the box shit.
Yeah,
I'm not a big corn person in general. Do I love what?
But do you like pie?
Oh hell yeah! That's what's good about it.
What kind of pie?
Look, you know what kind of pie. No, we bought this big ass pie. We bought this big ass. We kind of did like a little mini early Thanksgiving because we wanted to be like on a real healthy diet while we're in quarantine. So we kind of did our Thanksgiving like a little early, but we bought like a big pie, not like huge, but not like the regular size pie. It was a step bigger and took that shit down in like a day.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know how people be like, oh, you know, it's like you know, like me when even you and I, whatever, when even it was around like Christmas or something like that, if we wanted, we celebrated. It was like, hey, it's close enough, whatever. It could be just November 1st, and I'll be like, here go your Christmas present. You know, what
yeah.
It was like
fucking phone.
It's your ass. I mean, but it don't have to be exactly like what you and your lady did. It don't have to be exactly that day. It could be whatever day, as long as you know it's about the giving thanks part and the genocide. But we ain't
and the genocide. It's funny too because there was some dude on some post about Thanksgiving, and some dude was like, "Oh, Thanksgiving, you know, like fuck Thanksgiving, it's an offensive holiday anyway." And somebody goes, "Oh, it's only offensive. You only don't like Thanksgiving if you're a fucking snowflake." And it's funny because, you know, like American Indians, Native Americans, they don't recognize Thanksgiving. It's like, so you calling that entire race of people snowflakes? It's like, that seems racist to me. And what's funny is what's funny is you see all these people posting like Christmas pictures and people get mad. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. Motherfucking Thanksgiving, the internet is the World Wide Web. Thanksgiving is an American fucking holiday. You know what I mean? It's like
Thanksgiving is every day. You can give thanks on whatever day. That's what it is. It's giving thanks. Thanksgiving.
And people are hate. Yeah, people just hate on other people. People are hateful as fuck, especially on the internet. All these weak ass fucking people.
Yeah, you give thanks any day. If you feeling joyous and you want to celebrate, I celebrate any holiday, any damn day I want to.
Yeah,
I don't have to be on that damn day. You know what I mean?
I'll put a Christmas tree up in May.
It could be mid-summer. Yeah,
I mean? My girl leaves Halloween decorations up year round.
Yeah, it could be any day. It could be any day that you want to celebrate whatever you like. And like you said, the internet is the internet is whatever. They're nitpicking and want to what you want to call it, nitpick and pick on anything that's not of somebody's opinion about how you should do whatever you're doing.
And not even that. Honestly, I feel like a lot of these people aren't even mad about this shit. I feel like people just get on there to argue. They don't really care. They don't have an opinion. They just get on there to talk shit.
How you gonna say have a good day? Well, like this. How you gonna say good morning and it's 11:59 at night?
I know.
Like, you know, shit, stupid shit. I was like, it's 12 o'clock at night. It's the next day, but the sun's not up. How you gonna say good morning? You can't say good morning if the sun's not up. Maybe.
It's funny. It's funny too because I'm in this Discord, and this is definitely an American person fucking thing. I think Americans are the worst. We're like the absolute fucking worst human beings in the world. And it's, you know, somebody's like, you know, because in this Discord there's people from all over the world. So like London and shit, the UK, they're at an 8-hour time difference. So somebody's like, oh, all right, I'll see you, see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Just in the comments saying good night to everybody. Why you going to bed at 2 p.m.? Like, what the fuck? Maybe the motherfucker works graveyard. Maybe he's not in the same fucking time zone as you fucking asshole. It's like, damn, like just for no fucking reason. You don't know somebody's life, what you going to bed at 2 p.m. for? Like, motherfucker, it ain't 2 p.m. for him. And even if so, what if he works 6, what if he works midnight to 8 and then, sleeps at fucking 2?
Maybe I was partying all night, baby. You ain't got shit to do with you.
I know. Maybe because I couldn't sleep last night because I was on that powder. Shit had me shaking.
Maybe I couldn't sleep last night because I was balls deep in your girlfriend.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I know, but it's just a trip to me, man. Because to me, it does seem like when there's, not to say it's only Americans. I mean, it's human beings. Let's be real. Human beings are pieces of shit. But when I see most of the complaining and the whining and the shit talking, it's always fucking Americans, and it's fucking, and it's always like, and it's funny too because I'll look at their profile sometimes just because I'm curious, like to see where people are from, and it's always it's never like California, New York, Florida. It's always like fucking Utah and fucking Ohio and shit like that.
Yeah.
So y'all got nothing better to do.
Especially right now, though, with the lockdown, you're gonna have more people complaining about unnecessary things. That's just the whole thing. But let's go on to another good subject. What about that Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. fight?
Yeah, man, I'm excited about that. I'm mad it got postponed, but I think it's supposed to be coming up soon. But I think I don't know if they set a new date since it got postponed.
Why did it get postponed though? Because of COVID stuff? Because of
COVID, yeah. They want to make money off that fight. They're gonna have a filled fucking arena if that shit goes down. Like that's money right there, man.
Man, I don't know. I know you always been a big Tyson fan, but it's like, man, I'm thinking I'm on you. I'm gonna agree with you. I think that Tyson might do it, even though I love Roy Jones Jr. too. But
Mike Tyson is not only my favorite boxer, but I think just in combat sports period, he's my all-time favorite. I love Mike Tyson.
Yeah, because when I be swinging, man, I be missing. I ain't gonna miss a damn thing, man. I'm thinking I'm gonna intentionally put that boy in the hospital, man. You don't know what's going on, man.
You sound like a little phony.
But yeah, I think Tyson might knock his little block off. But don't disrespect. Roy Jones is the man. He was the man when he was younger. He was doing his thing.
I'm not gonna underestimate him, but watching Mike Tyson's little training videos, man, he looked like he could knock the brakes off of somebody.
Yeah, see, I think Roy Jones have the speed, but I think Tyson got the power.
And that's what Tyson has always had, because Tyson could take some hits. He gets you with that left hook, man, it's a wrap.
But at the same time, like you said, his training videos, Tyson looked like he got some speed on him too. Like he ain't slowed down for a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he just looked like if he could. It's like he just looked like if he dyed his hair gray, he still looked like the same Tyson.
I know, man.
Of course, he's a little older with the ring, a little bit of wrinkle.
Yeah.
But he's looked like the same Tyson, like body type. If you look at this body wise,
yeah.
And, I seen a picture of him before when he was in his 20s, early 30s, all that kind of stuff. And then picture of him, I'm like, man, he got in shape real good though.
Mm-hmm.
Like in comparison to when you seen him in that movie The Hangover or something like that.
Oh yeah, he was like getting fat and shit.
Yeah, the only thing that was hanging over was his belly, over his belt. But
for real.
But don't tell him I said that though, because Tyson.
I know he looked like the kind of person, man. If he were to hit you like in the temple with no glove, he'd just kill you. You'd be done. You'd be leaving in a bag.
Man, Tyson is bad though, man.
Man,
see, it just. Whenever you just get hyped up, I would suggest to anybody, if you ever want to get hyped up about this fight or something like that, or you just feeling you want to get amped up about a workout, go on YouTube and watch old Tyson's like top 10 knockout.
Watch his knockout reels. Like it, man.
Dang. Boy, that would get you amped up about the gym, about life, and make you want to go fight your wife, everything.
Say your wife. I can't beat somebody else like that, but I got somebody at home I can fuck up real quick. Like,
look, I gotta punch him back down. Look, I gotta punch him back downstairs. Nigga, I ain't tripping. What? I gotta punch him back downstairs. Sitting there drilling her up in front of the refrigerator
like a speed bag and shit.
But yeah, seriously though, you ever see if no one ever seen? I know they heard the stories and the myths and everything, and they always go back to like the ear biting and all that kind of stuff. But this dude was the baddest.
He was bad.
It was bad, man. I'm talking about the way that he used to hit people. It was like, man, that's why they called him Iron Mike for
man.
the reason that he used to hit, that power that he had, and he still got the power. I've seen his recent training video, and he hitting them damn bags. Oh my goodness!
People used to be afraid to fight this guy.
Man, yeah. It was, and they used to, and they would like comedians would make fun of him in the 90s and stuff like that, but nobody would make fun of Mike Tyson, like period, on a regular. That's how much
who was it? Who was it that was making fun of him? Was it Jamie Foxx? Was
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx was like, yeah, he was like, he did that whole little stand-up little part section of his stand-up about him, and then he said the next night he seen him at the party, event or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I heard you talk. I heard your jokes. I heard you talking shit. Come over here. Let me talk to you.
I know, man. That was a good comedy special, man. That's definitely one of my top favorites.
He was like, yeah, Jamie, let me talk to you. I heard you talking shit. Let me talk to you. Yeah, right. He said, Mike Tyson's like a pit bull, like somebody pit bull.
Yeah.
When you go over their house, like, get your dog, dog. Get your dog, dog. I don't know him. Get your dog.
Because he all short and stocky like that, come up to you fucking.
Yeah. You see Mike Tyson roll up on you, you'd be scared. But man, so I think Tyson might do it. And all they do is postpone. So
I think Tyson's gonna do it. And one of the main reasons is because I be watching interviews with Tyson, and he always, he always talk about, I mean, it's kind of, I don't know Mike Tyson's life. I don't know his mental issues, but he be breaking down about that shit, crying like about the person he used to be, how he hated that person, but he still hates himself that he wants to be that person, and like a whole bunch of shit. I just think he's going to go in so emotional about the fight that he's just going to like, nothing's going to stop him from knocking out somebody.
I can testify to what he's saying. I understand what he means. We look at our conversation we had many times about the person, the people we used to be, and how we are now. And sometimes you really want to be that person you used to be, and unleash that darker side of you and all that other stuff. That's a whole nother podcast. We'll come back to it
We'll come back to that. That's a little too dark for conversation for these people today.
Trying to still be on Thanksgiving, but besides Tyson, what else was it? So they got lockdown number 2, Tyson, and Thanksgiving. We're gonna move into Christmas. We're gonna have Willie Earl and Gus pretty soon for the Christmas special. We'll have a Christmas special with Willie Earl and Gus, and then
and that's pretty good too, because we did a podcast with Willie Earl and Gus, but we haven't done a podcast with them since we've done video, so that'll be good to have a video podcast.
It's gonna be off the chain. Just let them go off about Christmas and things and whatever them old men do.
It's funny too. Some little breaking the fourth wall shit here. What was funny is we did the Willie Earl and Gus podcast on audio, and I still wore the beard and the hair to get into character. And nobody could even see it. I just felt like I had to have it on to really get into character.
Yeah, to really get into character. I am. I'm gonna make a hot toddy for Willie Earl and let him go ham. Just go there. Ham, I want bacon. Don't worry about what you want. Just worry about what you're supposed to do.
It's funny. I had a dream. I think it was either last night or the night before, right? Because you know how you started drinking the Cavassier in the car. So I was like, next time, I'm gonna have my Hennessy, right? So I had a dream, right, that we were getting ready to start the Willie Earl and Gus little stream, whatever, and I couldn't find my Hennessy. and then I found the empty bottle, and I was like, why the fuck is my Hennessy bottle empty? And my girl was like, oh, I drank it. I was like, you don't even fucking like Hennessy. I was like, I needed that for the video. And she's like, oh, well. I was like, what the fuck? Like, and then I woke up, I was like, okay, my Hennessy is still in the freezer.
He woke up mad at her still, just looking at her. Looking like this. Let
me go check this Hennessy before I got to wake her up and regulate.
Sitting there just looking at her sleep like this, just mad. And drink my damn Hennessy in your sleep. Everybody, you know what I mean? Just,
I know.
He's smelling her breath while she sleep. It smells like Hennessy. Huh? Yeah,
I know. We're gonna have her too as a special guest on this podcast soon.
Yeah. So it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm just on IG doing. I'm gonna just do tomorrow as my little last day of some shout out a few more people and call it.
Oh yeah, you've been doing that the last couple of days.
Yeah, just trying to be tell people thank you and respect and stuff like that, because some people don't have people around the holidays. It might be nice somebody be like, oh, that's nice, somebody thought about me.
Yeah.
So and as much love and respect to all the people we have gotten to meet and work with and create with, especially Megan over there. It was and more people like her.
Mm-hmm.
And some fans and stuff like that. I can't believe I get to say we got fans.
I know, man. Yeah, I saw you shouted out dude from the UK over there who ordered our shirt, and that's dope. And he's up in our Discord. He's a subscriber on my Twitch, so it's like it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope building up that kind of community. You know what I mean? And it's like we got people coming into our Discord now. If you guys want to join the Discord, I'll put the link in the description. It's hard you can't just discord.com/foxandraven. You can't do it like that because it's a bunch of numbers and stuff, but it's pretty dope. Like seeing the stuff pop up, my streams have been consistently like 15 to 20 viewers like per stream, got subscribers now. And it's like, damn, it's kind of surreal when, we've been doing this for so long and you start actually seeing people like recognizing you know what I mean, and being like, damn, this is that. I was in the gym one time, and because we worked with Robert Frank, somebody recognized the logo on my sweater. I was at work, somebody recognized the logo on my hat. It's like it's crazy to be that it's getting out there like that.
Yeah, and the funny part is somebody would watch this shit and be like, "Oh, I like how they got the uniform. This wasn't even planned. I just put my shit on right now."
I know.
And he wearing his already.
Because I just got this too, so I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have the little shirt to match." I was like, "Yeah, that's clean right here." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, Toon a little tight. He a little funny. Y'all don't know this about Toon. I give you a real quick secret. He a little funny. He'll do for him. Make sure he fly as a fucking raven, and I stay on the ground.
Because you fly as a fox. He's supposed to be low key. I'm fly as a raven. I'm flashy and shit. You know what I mean? I got to show out.
Every time I go out, I show out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But I want to put it out there that we got that next video. When I'm waiting for Toon, when he posts this video, I'm gonna post the next one. I ain't gonna do it today because I don't want to mess up. I want people to pay attention to the video, not my damn story post. So you said Wednesday you might be posting that video.
Yeah, right? Wednesday. Yeah. Day after tomorrow for the people listening on the day that we upload this. For everybody else, it'll probably already be out by the time you hear this.
You'll have a good old jolly laugh when you see this one. So it's on Wednesday. That video's coming up. Today's Monday. I can say that I wouldn't announce it if I couldn't, but yeah. So it's Wednesday. But now that's why So Wednesday I ain't posting nothing but Fox and Raven stuff. So you're gonna check out a whole bunch of little wild Fox and Raven stuff. We definitely, as we reach our little 35-minute mark, we definitely gonna have a schedule post up like we said.
Yeah.
Pretty soon.
Because I need to make a schedule for my streams because people keep asking me about it because I just kind of sporadically go live. Nobody knows when I'm gonna be on there.
Yeah, we'll wrap a taste when we get off of here. We'll wrap. Yeah. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed our little Thanksgiving podcast. Make sure you eat a piece for us. Take a shot for us, a little piece of turkey or something.
Especially right now because I'm on this diet and eating healthy. So eat double. Fuck all the food up. Even if you're by yourself, just make a big ass feast for yourself and just fuck it up.
And then just make it just lift it in the air while everybody else is eating. They won't know what you're doing, but you just hit them off one time like this. Like this is Fox.
You know what I like to do? I like to walk down the street, the Martinelli's apple juice, the apple cider. I like to tear the label off of the apple cider and then just walk down the street drinking it out of the bottle until I get pulled over so that I could tell the police that it's just Martinelli's apple cider. I did that shit when I was little, man. I always used to do that shit, walk around with a ripped off label of Martinelli's. And
it's Martinelli's, baby.
I know. So that Welch's is some bullshit.
So we definitely will have there'll be another podcast, and of course that's going to be after Thanksgiving. If we do it before, that's between me and Toon. But it'll be and if I'm just saying this little speech just in case we don't hear from y'all or see y'all before Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving!
Yeah, I
hope you're thankful for everything and all things that you have or you don't have. Just be glad that you're breathing. For those that ain't with us no more, we feel sad and sorry for you guys. I hope you're with Jesus right now playing cards and enjoying the afterlife.
You're lucky.
You lucky. I'm ready to check out this bitch right now.
And that's the end of the podcast. Last episode.
Gone to playing Dr. Dre on the way out to the next episode. And then but happy Thanksgiving from Fox and Raven.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Check out foxandravent.com for all subs, merch, and more stuff. We'll probably put some more stuff on there, of course, but always check our IG, Fox and Raven ENT on IG. Check that out. Check out what you call your stream? Is just J-Toon?
Yeah, my Twitch is J-Toon, and then my my Twitter and my Instagram is I'm J-Toon, like IMJAYTOON, because everybody always ever since my name has been J-Toon, nobody had it. And then once I finally decided to get on social media, everybody took my shit all up. There was no J-Toons before. And like I had, all the picking, but now fucking everybody done stole my shit.
Toon like what? Yeah, like Animaniacs, like Looney Tunes, like Disney Tunes, like Mellow Melodies, like Roger Rabbit, like Bugs Bunny. We tunes. There's a Toon Squad over there, so check out Toon streaming, and always put the notification on and the follow button and stuff like that. Check out our YouTube. Other than that, you know what time it is. As always, stay sly as a fox
and fly as a raven.